it's getting hot. It's getting hot. Man, listen, it's getting hot than a mofo around this piece. Okay? And that's the way I feel. But anyway, we're going to keep it rocking up in here, man. I ain't get a chance to get to my albums yet, but it's all good, man. I may not even do it tonight. You never know. Just depend on which way the wind blow. Now, can you dig that? Huh? Check this out. We finna get this shit cracking. Everybody fired up, man. We got a good show. We're going to keep it good. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it good on the new. I might have to get some more whiskey for this one. Shit, some of that Irish whiskey, that Costco's finest. Hello, hello, hello. Ed, welcome back in the building. Welcome back, and welcome back one more time.
I don't know why
Alicia, welcome back one more time over there.
All right now.
Look, I'll send Tamika this code. Me and Alicia was on here last week. They let us go like 3 hours. No, it was like 5 hours.
Yeah, we didn't get up. It was almost 1 o'clock when we got off.
Yeah, shit, we was going. They let us go that long. Every now and then they'll let it stretch out. I wish I knew. Like,
it's like if when you start, it's a little late and it's not a lot of people on. They'll let you go unlimited.
Well, damn. Well, we always start late. And you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, it might depend on how many people on them servers.
True. Okay.
That makes sense.
It does make sense. I didn't know,
That makes sense.
specifics. I wonder what's up with my man John. I wonder if he's gonna come through today or what. But I just sent him the code. Will say he said 30 or 40 minutes from the first episode. He should be on this one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this one here, like I say, I can't just be one way. I can't just go with one thing. I choose not to just go with shit or because they black and I'm black. So I'm gonna vouch for it. I can't do that.
That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing though.
Right. Why is it if
we're doing?
right. We're taking a position that he said what he said and we don't want to be involved. And I don't understand why.
That should be a lesson to these other little punk ass motherfuckers that want to punch down on us. Then when some shit go down, we the first ones y'all call.
So that's like
But you ain't got to dislike us just to say that you like them.
a nigga gon' look. I get that. That's childish and petty on his part, straight up. That shit was totally unnecessary. But what I'm saying is like, you know, it sounds fucked up, but I don't know. I mean, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna say what I feel. Okay, the shit he said, you know what? Let me I want to read what he said first before I even make a
Which one? You
anyone. Just give me any one of them. Can you know what? Can you Alicia, because you real savvy and shit. Can you take it no, you are, because you taught me how to share. Can you share with me in the group message a couple of his tweets and then we'll just go over?
Sure.
Okay. And then Ebony, what I want you to do, you was talking about the guy that got shot that was bashing sisters. What's his name? You know?
It was Stephon something. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
Okay, while y'all doing that, I'm gonna send Mika this code because I totally forgot to send her the code. At least I thought I forgot. Or did I? Y'all eat today? Did y'all eat?
Yeah.
No.
Yep, I made some salmon and some asparagus.
I know that's
and I had a salad.
Amen. Ain't nothing wrong.
Hallelujah. I'm trying to bring sexy back.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay.
I'm about to start my detox, Dr. CB's detox. I'm about to start that too.
Oh, right on. How long is this detox for?
28 days.
Ooh, that's a long time.
But it's supposed to do I think that if you do it, like you'll get, because it takes 30 days to develop a habit. So I think that 28 days makes sense because then I'll be able to develop a habit because I don't have to have meat and I do like grass-fed organic meat, but I want to kind of erase that. Not erase it completely, but be at a point where I don't have to have it every day. Like I don't feel like I've had a meal if it ain't meat. Like if it ain't no meat involved, I don't feel like meat has to be involved in my meals.
What, have you ever thought of what's that shit, keto or some shit like that?
No,
I
that
eat,
make you stink. Keto
I,
make you stink.
I
Oh, I
stay
didn't know
away from
that.
anything that's considered dieting. I stay away from because to me a diet is not sustainable. I want to change the way that I eat. And I know like sometimes like I know well I don't crave sugar, but I know they said that like when you crave sugar, you 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 have some kind of worms or something that like when your body's craving certain things it's indicative of some stuff going on with your body. So
I see.
what I want to do, what I want to do is kind of eat. I eat pretty good now, but eat healthier and kind of wean myself of myself, especially when you talk about like the meats and what the US allows to be putting our meats and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like I have to be vigilant about what I'm putting in my body now because they'll allow anything as long as it's profitable to them.
you're right about that. You're right 100%. Oh shit, let me send Mika the right password. She just said the password was incorrect. Ill Will in the building. What's up, brother?
What's up? What's up?
What's
up,
going
Alicia?
on, man? Ill Will, Nostradamus.
None much, man.
All right.
What's going on, Alicia?
Man, I'm chilling. I'm hanging in here.
Uh-oh.
I'm good. We good. We good.
Y'all good?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. They just jumped the shit out of me before you got on. I was like,
Cause he was wrong. Cause he was wrong.
I was wrong. Y'all was
Wrong,
right.
wrong.
Oh, that's my
He was
boy,
wrong as hell.
Garcia. That's my boy. But that's another subject.
What's going on? What's the subject for today? What we got going on?
Okay, we
Christian
talking about
Obusemi or something.
yeah, the white
What?
chick. She stabbed the African nigga. Stabbed the
Oh
fuck
yeah,
out of him.
I found
I did hear
some of
about
his
that.
tweets.
Okay, right, and that's
There's
what
a
I was
couple
gonna
of them.
feed on here. Okay,
It's
so
I sent them
man.
to you.
This is Stephon Clark.
okay, I want
That was the boy's name.
I'm gonna hold that right there. Let me go over here with Alicia. Alicia just sent what's his name? Christian what's it say?
Obumiseli.
Christian Obaselli. Alicia just said some of his tweets. Okay, so here's one here. It said, once again, I'm tired of these black girls in my government class. He stated in another tweet. And then there's another one, Christian Toby Obaselli also talked about wanting mixed babies and how yellow-bone girls can pull off no. He sounds like a child, just from that alone.
It's old men saying the same shit.
Okay,
So don't put that on age.
No,
Don't put that on age.
No, I'm not putting it on his age. I'm saying he has the mentality of a child. He has a childlike. That's not the type of shit to me that a man would say. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, he's a star for attention. There's another one here. Christian Toby Omaselli expressed his admiration for Caucasian women, saying that white women can cook. see, some of this shit you gotta look. Wait, hold on. Wait. And
What he
Caucasian
saying?
women wearing yoga tights. Okay, all right, I get you on that. Because they be trying to show whatever they look. I get you. Okay, cool. All right.
They can cook though. They can cook with no seasoning.
But he not for this. Why didn't I just say that earlier? I said
Come on now, don't say that.
He's African. He don't know shit. He don't know nothing
African
about
people use
nothing.
seasoning.
Huh?
You know that first of all, African people use seasoning. You know good damn well that white girl ain't never cooked no meal for his
But
black
he
ass.
say they can. So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even credit the fuck he is a attention starved nigga. So I wouldn't even credit it. But that's another story. Anyway, now here's another one here. What is this OOMF?
That's somebody he was responding to.
Okay. He says, black girls are born knowing how to shake their ass. Me, honestly, I don't care. They're not my type. Then why are you posting this shit? See, this silly shit. This is kitty shit. Okay. Then another post say, full of ignorant black women. Another post. Once again, I'm tired of these black girls in my government. What the fuck are you talking about? What motherfucker from the state said government class? That's corny. But anyway.
He's in college, so it might be a government class. I don't know.
Fuck this nigga. Anyway, okay. The way black girls disgrace themselves on TV. I actually agree with that. Now, clearly he doesn't have, judging from what I just read, he's not in tune. Okay. Now he may watch a couple of TV shows, but most Africans don't live amongst Black Americans. They don't. They don't have no clue on what goes on with Black people. So these statements here are invalid because you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. You don't even know nothing about the people you talking about.
Well, he fucked around and found out. How about that?
Because he was so hyped up, because he was probably so geek, because I'm in America now and I got a little money.
He lived in America.
You think that's the first white chick he fucked with? That's the first white chick.
No, it ain't the first. That's the first one that killed him.
But you saying it like him and his family ain't been here. You making it sound like he came from Zamunda over here and just saw a white girl.
He act like
white girl. That's not what
he don't. No, he don't. There's a lot of Black kids, Black boys that ain't from Africa that feel the same goddamn way.
Okay,
it's grown men. It's grown men that were born before you and me still feel the same way.
And that may be the case, but you know what? I can even take it as a valid complaint from those type of dudes compared to a motherfucker that's not in tune with what the fuck is going on.
But nobody's asking a Black man to pick up ranks and fight for him. So you may understand that, we still saying the same shit.
That's
nigga
fine.
Fucked around and found out. He said what he said, and now we saying is we don't want to deal with it.
He asking us to potentially sacrifice ourselves in his name when he didn't even want to have shit to do with us. So no, that's a risk. I won't do it.
Will, what you think about all this, bro?
I just think that, about what he talking about how he feel about. I think he dumb and pointless. I just think it's too far when people wishing for him to die over it, because I seen other shit. But for him to use I don't like when any Black man use the tactic of, this is why I'm with a different race, and they putting down Black women in the response to that. If you want to be with somebody else outside your race, just be with them. Don't use the reason of why you trying to be with them.
That's all we be saying.
And put somebody else down. That, I think he a clown for that. Period.
I agree.
Period on that one. Just a pure clown for saying that.
And all we saying is that it's not our circus. We don't want to be a part of that circus. So, he shouldn't. What happened to him was a tragedy. But Black women as a whole, we don't want to be participate. We don't want to participate. We don't want to fight for justice. Sorry for the family's loss, but we don't want to be bothered with him because he's a clown.
I agree. That's some clown ass shit the nigga did. I feel like, I don't understand, but I see not even the angle, but I do. Well, fuck it. I say it the way I want to say it. I see the angle he's coming from. He's out of tune for real, and I'm not making an excuse for the nigga because, like I said, it's not cool to shit on a whole group of people. Regardless, you know what I'm saying?
I just think that's how it is nowadays. People, this shit is really getting on my nerves. It's like you a whole fucking grown ass human being.
Supposed
I walk in the store, just hypothetically, I walk in the store, I eat some fucking vanilla ice cream. Now I'm mad because it didn't taste right. I'm mad at the whole fucking ice cream. Kind of stupid shit that people are doing nowadays. I'm not just hearing what people are doing nowadays.
Like Black women don't. We don't like, nobody's celebrating his death. Like Black women, believe it or not, are conflicted because we don't like it. It's a terrible thing to happen, but we're tired of being asked to ignore our feelings and ignore what somebody is doing to us in order to help them. Like they do it. It happens to us more times than not, and we're just saying we don't want to be a part of it. Like I don't think that. Well, I'm not gonna. The women that I know, the Black women collectively that I know, that say they don't want to be bothered with it. It's not that they don't, and they say it with reluctance because that's somebody's child. That's somebody's loved one. That's a Black man that lost his life and that was stabbed. So you don't take joy out of that. That's not nothing to laugh at or take part in or take. It's not a joke. It's not a laughing matter. But we just don't want to be bothered with it. We don't want to, don't, that's not our fight. And all we're saying is that people should respect the fact that we don't want to, that's not our fight. We don't want to fight. We don't want to fight for that. That's not what we want to do. And just leave it at that. Like nobody's saying, like I would say that anybody that made fun of him or said he got what he deserved, like I would call bullshit on that because it's wrong. It's wrong. He didn't deserve to be stabbed because he
To
liked the white woman. He
die.
was disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like, damn,
It's
die.
sad. It's sad.
That's it, too.
And although he was a fuck nigga, his mother lost a son. Like he was a fuck
Right.
nigga. Like let's be clear. He was a fuck nigga, but he didn't deserve for that to happen to him. And his mother is grieving, his family. Like he has a grieving family. So nobody's taking pleasure in that. But because he was a fuck nigga, we giving him what fuck niggas deserve. Fucking nothing.
So the
Mhm.
next dude to think about being one shit.
Yeah, right.
But I feel like, to me, he seemed like a nigga that like attention and all this, and
Well, he got it.
he got it. I mean, I don't think you should stand on nobody's shoulders to make yourself look bigger in any circumstance. It speaks volumes about you as the type of man that you chose to be. Now, for motherfuckers that come up in here, motherfuckers is conditioned to believe that a white girl is a trophy and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? And we know
That's
different.
too far.
I mean, I feel like, that's what motherfucker, I guess a motherfucker feel like if they, like, this is what I think with him. I think he felt like, well, I got money, I got a white girl, I'm going here, I'm going there. I can just do whatever the fuck. Right, that type of shit. See, that's how niggas get down. Niggas,
That's a that ball.
Will, your mic,
I don't know. I just think sometimes we like fucking, huh?
no, I think you good now.
What'd you say?
I think
You were breaking up.
He was breaking up, yeah. You good now, though.
No, he ain't because
I
his
was
eyes is
breaking up.
closed.
Oh, well, shit.
I was like, God damn, eyes closed.
The signal is good, though.
I'm good.
You good now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm good. No, I
Good.
just think it's goofy. People take shit all out of fucking content. It's just
Yeah.
like, damn, fucking Keisha didn't like your ass. Now you want to take out every fucking black woman you see. I just think
Right.
that's how the world is changing that way. I think it's on some bullshit, just period. Like, just, this bothered me, so fuck everybody. Like,
Right.
why motherfuckers are so crazy over that shit? Just, damn, just keep your shit to yourself. Just like, that person bothered me, let me move on. This is what I like, and keep that shit to yourself. But everybody always trying to praise a white man. That's what it really be. White men get away with a lot of bullshit, and nobody looks at them motherfuckers.
Fucking niggas
Why
get away with a
everybody
lot
else
of shit.
why everybody play around.
These fucking
They-
niggas get
But
away with
even
a whole lot of shit,
even
too.
with his mother, like I would not say that she created this, but what I will say as a mother with a son,
She
if
condoned it.
I don't even want to say that because we have children and we can raise our children and they can go a different way. But what I
That's
will
true.
say as a parent, if I saw my son sending tweets out there, I would be on his ass so hard that even if that's what he thought, he wouldn't be posting that shit. Like he wouldn't have made it public like that because that would offend not only me, that would offend his sister, his grandmother, his great grand. Like you're not, because his statements were not specifically for anybody. They were for all black women. So unless you didn't consider yourself a black woman, the fact that you said it would be offensive. And I just think that we live in a world now in a time that people feel like they can say what the fuck they want to say, and it's true. And people feel like they can do. I mean, even like when you talk about, like even with the transgender, the swim thing, and they want to compete with women. No, you're not a woman though, and you're offended because somebody's telling
Right.
you that you're not a woman, but you're not a woman.
That
I
shit
don't
gets
give a
on.
fuck.
I don't
It
like
doesn't
this
matter
shit
how you
either.
feel. You're not a woman, and it's
Big
unfair
grown
to put.
motherfucker.
Right, but and it's unfair for you to be competing with other women
Yeah.
because you feel like a woman, and then you get mad at the women that are speaking out in the Olympics saying it's not fair. So now they become transphobic. How am I transphobic? You're biologically a fucking man. Like I don't care how you feel. You're
Right.
biologically a man. Now, if you want to compete in the Olympics as a transgender, then they need to have their own section. But it's
Yep,
not
they
fair
so
and it's not
fair.
appropriate for you to compete with biological women because you fucking feel like a woman with your big ass. Like you're not a
Right.
woman.
You
And
saw how big he
But you know
was?
what? That's a result.
6'5".
But I'm gonna say this, Alicia. Two things. Ketanji Brown, when they asked her what is the definition of a woman, she couldn't answer it. Which was
No, she would not
she
answer
would
it.
not
She
answer
would
it.
not answer it because what does that
It was a
have to do?
setup. It was a
What does
setup.
that have to
Listen,
do
you should have
with
answered that.
her judgments? What does that have to do
Right.
with that?
I know it was
Right.
a setup. I know it was a setup, and I know she knew it was a setup. But just the fact that you're a woman, you should have answered that and stood on that.
She couldn't have answered
couldn't
that.
do that.
She couldn't have
She
answered that.
Ostracized.
She couldn't have answered that.
Depending on her answer, she could have ostracized a
Yeah,
whole
Right,
group of
I'm
people.
well aware of
Right.
that.
That's what they were
I'm-
trying
She should
to.
have
That's
never
what they were
answered
trying to get her to
That's
do.
what they did this for.
We're on the same
Yeah, they
page
did
with
that
that.
for
We
that.
are, trust me. But
Right.
it speaks volumes that, and just on a side note, it speaks volumes that she chose not to answer that question when she is a biological woman. She knows.
No, they did not say biological woman. They said, what is a woman?
Oh, my bad. Right. So now you got
Right.
the bio woman and you got
Right. Because
the-
now,
Right, so
now
they were trying to
biological
trip
women
her
are
up.
called cis. We're called cis women now.
Right, we're cis. We got
We're
a
no
whole new
longer just
fucking name.
women. A biological woman now is called a cis woman because there's different women. There's different type of women now, and so I would be considered
I'm
considered a cis
confused.
woman, like a
Oh.
trans woman. Like they're literally calling them women. So now they have created a term for biological women, a cis woman, and they even have a term for a cis man. A cis man is you are a hetero man, because they're taking these.
So with her
Because
asking
they're
that,
taking these terms and they're attaching them to other, like it, because you feel like a woman means that you get to call yourself a trans woman. Bitch, you're not a woman. You were not born with ovaries. You were born with a dick, and you know you have testosterone. Like I don't care how you feel, you're still a man. If you want to go by the pronouns she, her, I can do that. But I refuse to call you a woman. You're not a woman.
That's a chick with a dick.
Right. Well, that's a whole thing too. But that's equivalent to even like them wanting to go into the women's bathroom. I don't want to go into a bathroom with a trans. Like I don't want that.
And they put
That's
that
so
in.
true.
I did a show on that shit too. Binary bathrooms. And I said, you know what? It's gonna be a whole lot of raping and shit going on.
Exactly. Because how do I determine that it's not a freak ass nigga in here with a dress on just trying to come in there and fuck on me? Because now men that's dressed like women can come in the bathroom. They need their own separate bathroom. And then I don't want my granddaughter or some little girl in there. Like I don't want them in there with that. I don't know what you want, and you need your own bathroom. But but when you say stuff like that, it becomes hate speech. It's a phobia. And it's not a phobia. I don't agree with it.
I don't agree with it.
You know what? We gonna keep it
That's
real.
crazy.
We gonna hate on this motherfucking show. The facts is the motherfucking facts.
But what I'm saying, Kennard, is that when we say, okay, I don't agree with it. I don't hate how you have sex is that's your business. I don't want to go to the bathroom with a man dressed as a woman because I don't know what your objective is, and I can't try to determine who or what you are. But when you say something like that, then they automatically say, oh, you're phobic. Just like when those women spoke out at the Olympics and they said they don't want to compete with him. He's not a woman. First thing they said was they're transphobic. That's the truth.
And
you are competing with the biological man.
Listen, and they have it so intertwined now that if you disagree with one, you disagree with it all, and you're homophobic or you're transphobic and stuff like
That's
that.
homophobic.
That's what I was touching on when it comes to that. That's why I was touching on it. It's like motherfuckers like little ass kids. Well, vanilla up the street was terrible. Fuck vanilla. Fuck chocolate. Like, what the fuck wrong with people? Grow the fuck up. These ruffles at this store sucks. So fuck all chips. Like, what the fuck that mean? The fucking comedy show, man. Motherfuckers need to go to acting school.
Look, I'm telling y'all, if any of y'all ever watched or read The Handmaid's Tale, that's what this shit is finna turn into.
You gotta send me that.
I never heard that.
They got the series on.
It's on Hulu.
It's deep. It's man. It's strong.
Just send it to me. Don't watch it.
Don't worry about it. We gonna get nuked one day.
If we get nuked,
I can't hear nothing y'all saying.
Oh, Will just said we gonna get nuked. Look, Will trying to start some shit.
It's the truth. It be all over. Don't worry about it.
The thing is, it's like, we live in a society where there ain't no more guidelines. When I was coming through the ranks, there was guidelines, there was roles, and there was respect, and And Will, what you sipping on?
There were boundaries. There were boundaries. People understood boundaries and what you could say and what you could not say. It was boundaries.
But it was also,
but people hate structure.
woman.
You know what structure brings?
But
Responsibility, accountability.
on the same token, y'all, listen, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here because there's a lot of stuff I don't agree with a lot of things that's going on. But on the same token, you have to remember somebody was having this same conversation about us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real shit. I mean, ain't nothing new.
I would agree, but there's no rules to anything anymore. Like we have become like a fucking free fall. Like even when you look at how they talk to children about winning and losing, like nigga, there's either you in first place, you're a winner. Last place, you're not a winner.
No,
you don't get a medal because you just ran the race. You don't, and so we have a generation that thinks that they're entitled to something just because they did it.
Showed up.
You showed up.
You
were subpar. Yeah, but you're not
whooping
their asses. You can't holler at them. You can't like even in the military. I heard that they giving the people in the military years ago cards, and if the card turned a certain color, then I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm serious.
I ain't never been in the military. I'm jumping a fox over both of y'all.
Let me tell you something.
Don't I get fucking stressed.
The amount of anxiety. Amount of anxiety and stress that your drill sergeant caused you doing basic training was real. But if you got a card and you get to say, like, I couldn't even imagine having a card be like, drill sergeant, you getting on my nerves right now. You got to give me 10. My drill sergeant would take that card and light it in front of me and watch it melt and then smoke me and the rest of my unit for the rest of the day for bringing him that bullshit.
Oh, and for anybody who liked this movie, Full Metal Jacket is on Netflix, guys.
He'll say, thank Private Bell for this smoke session because she decided to pull out that dumbass card. And so everybody want to whoop my ass at night because we done been smoking for 2 hours because I done pulled out this goddamn card because I done got you to stress me out. So like, there's these people, not even kids anymore. These people think that they can say what they want to. They can do what they want to.
People don't want to catch an L.
And people think that it's the dumbing down of society. It's the dumbing down of society.
But
bottom line.
It's more than dumbing down because people now think that I was looking at this thing on TikTok where this girl they were talking about being black in corporate America. And one of the few black women said, one of the black women that come to mind, she was talking about how she was in a Zoom meeting. She was in a Zoom conference and they were doing this presentation. And so she said she had taken 4 pages of notes. She was, really trying to get into what they was talking about. And the lady that was giving the Zoom meeting reported her superior because she didn't smile at her. And she said she felt like the girl didn't like her. And this was on a Zoom call. This girl said that she had not only did she get called in for that, but she had to meet weekly for corrective action. It was another black girl who said she got called in to a meeting and she said the girl told her to, they want to have a meeting early or whatever. And she said she came in, she said, she's not a morning person. So she said anything before 12 o'clock, she's just scatterbrained everywhere. So she said she walked into the meeting and the white girl started busting out crying. And she said the white girl busted out crying because she said that she felt threatened by her because she did not smile and say good morning to her. And she reported the woman to the manager. Like it got back to the manager and the manager didn't tell the white woman that she was wrong. But she said the white woman said that because she didn't smile and say good morning, and the black girl said she didn't say good morning to anybody. She had just walked in there till the girl started busting out crying and said she felt like she didn't like her, she didn't smile at her, and she felt threatened. She went and reported that shit to the manager, and they actually called her into the office to talk to her about that. And she was like, I didn't even know that was a requirement. And this is the shit that we're talking about. Why am I responsible for your feelings? Like we're at a job, and I had an employee like that. I'm upset because she should have, bitch. Hey man, this is a job.
Straight up.
We're not here to coddle your feelings. We're not covered or fixed it for you. Take that L. But you loud and you're wrong. Period. You're loud and you're wrong because you didn't do your job. However, I don't give a fuck about how she hurt my feelings. Bitch, you hurt my feelings by not doing what you're supposed to do. Period. Do your job. She wouldn't have had to do that. But she was so she thought that because a black girl did her job or made her look, she made me look stupid. but you feel like because you're this color that you're entitled to not do your job and then be loud and wrong about not doing your job and then get mad at me because I'm like, okay, that's not that you're wrong. You're loud and wrong, and you should have probably shut up because she got terminated. She eventually got terminated. But you should have just shut your mouth because you were wrong. And I think that we coddle to people think that their feelings are important. Like they think they in any kind
More
of setting. Like your feelings don't.
more
Well,
important.
nobody gives a fuck about your feelings.
Like it's all
Your
about life.
feelings are not important at work at all, Will. Like
The
nobody
life
gives a
is
shit about your feelings
detrimental.
at work. Work is
If I
not a
cry
place.
right now, y'all better stop what y'all doing
Work is
and
not
do
a
what
place
I
for
ask
me
y'all to
to.
do.
It's
This
not a
is
place for me to
controlling
care about your
power, though.
feelings.
They weaponize their tears like
They
that
weaponizing it.
woman just
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
They weaponizing it. That's
Oh,
what they
yeah.
using it for.
But can you imagine going into an office and somebody talking to you about you not literally not smiling at somebody and they feeling threatened by it,
Wow,
and you
that's
have
crazy.
to have a conversation about that? Like that's offensive as shit.
Oh, hey y'all.
Like,
Off subject. I'm gonna cut you off, bro. But off subject. My mother's birthday is today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy Earth Day.
And yeah, hey, it's my mother. I got mad love for my mother. That's
What you get for a birthday?
well, I don't want to put it out on the show, but long story short, I got her some tickets. They didn't want to go to the show, so I came through and I basically gave her like her birthday age. I gave her that in dollars, and so I put it in the card, and that was all I could do at the last minute.
Okay, well that's cool.
Yeah, they went out of town. My mother, my father, and all this, and yeah, I was just actually when y'all was talking, my mother sent me a little message on here. So yeah, it's her birthday.
Tell your mother we say happy Earth Day.
That's right. Happy birthday.
I'm gonna tell her, yeah, that's where I get a lot of my shit from. A lot of me comes from my mother. Real shit.
Don't blame your mom for that shit.
No, I'm just dead ass. Like we bump heads. We bump heads on certain shit, but a lot of shit intellectually that come from her. That come from my mother. You know what I'm saying? So
ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that at all because I stand on it because I feel like it's the right thing. And see when I feel like in my mind when I say some shit, that's what I want to say. And so
that's what being an adult is not about. Like we don't all have to agree. We can disagree and we can have discussions and still disagree and respect the disagreement. Like that's life. Like I don't
that's how you handle it.
Me and you don't agree a lot, and I've been talking about jumping on you and all kind of stuff, but I respect what you're saying. And at the end of it all, we talk and we have these discussions because we want to gain an understanding about each other. And again, it's not to change your mind or for you to change my mind, but it's just that's part of where we should be. Like we have a mutual respect and a love for each other. I respect your intellect just like you respect mine, but that don't always mean we gonna be on the same page, and we cannot be on the same page and be like, okay, what you say makes sense. I don't agree with it, but it makes sense. And we could just move on. And that's what's lacking in like the world in its entirety. Like people feel like because I don't agree with you, we can't be friends. I don't agree with you, we ain't cool no more. And that's bullshit. Why would you want a bunch of people around you that don't challenge your mind or don't? Because I can say something to you and you'd be like, damn, okay, I ain't think about it like that. Or you could say something to me like, or we could be having a conversation and it could just spark something where I didn't think about it like that. But you're open to even listening to the conversation.
I can tell you why.
They're not thinking. These people ain't thinking or want to grow. They don't want to learn.
No, they don't.
So that's why. And they use it like Ev said, is they weaponizing it. They using it for control and power. So if I walk around and I start crying and y'all ain't consoling me, y'all supposed to bow down and worship me for doing it. Because y'all out of line for doing that.
Straight up. That's where we at.
I'm putting it that way because it's goofy. It's goofy. It's like a bunch of little kids running around immature. Like, y'all remember as a kid, like, I don't like these chips. You have a sibling like, well, fuck all y'all chips.
Well, first of all, I grew up in the era that when you said you didn't like them chips.
40 years old and you grown and you still thinking that way? What the fuck wrong with you?
first of all, I grew up in the era that when you said you didn't like them chips, your mom said eat them goddamn chips anyway. So
That's
it
I'm
wasn't
talking about when you say it to your siblings. You don't give a fuck what you say to them.
Right.
Mama ain't around.
We petty as fuck.
Fuck that. Like, I don't like what y'all doing. I want to do me. And the way of doing it is what people usually do. They go soon, they cry. And mom feels some, man, don't do him like that. And that's power. And that's what people are using. They weaponize it. But you got 40, 50-year-old using internet for that shit, for power. Yeah. I want them to honor me for that shit.
That's
Respect
like that
me for that shit.
Just went on TikTok, the womb lands. That's basically the same shit.
Yeah.
That was
the
some
womb
shit
lands.
Right
Oh yeah, y'all gotta get caught up on the womb lands. It's a whole
y'all just share it in the thing. Share it in the
okay, because it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So basically, it was this white TikToker. She's supposed to have been for social justice and everything, all 40 indigenous and people of color and shit like that, right? Yeah. So there's this guy, this native guy named Lance, or Modern Warrior. He always, in the beginning of all his TikToks, he said, "Hey, colonizer." So anyway, they had been communicating back and forth, and she went out there to see him. And previously, before they talked about, he said he was polyamorous. She acted like she didn't hear the shit and went and saw him anyway. So the very next day after she get back from getting buzzed down, she see him on TikTok with another woman. Wow. So then she started.
Yeah.
And all the white women was attacking her and because the other lady was indigenous too. They attacked her, they doxed her, which means they get her information and call a job.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Get you fired. They got her page back to find out she had an abortion.
And he had a vasectomy.
Right, he had a vasectomy, and she was like, "I may be pregnant with your child," and crying. Big hair, sad music and shit, ring light on glow. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like,
I think he's getting ready to sue her now. I think now he's getting ready to sue her for defamation because she was talking about so they have this thing called informed consent. So she basically said he sexually abused her because he didn't lied to her about being monogamous. So he was with her and then with another girl after she left. So she was trying to get everybody to say that it was sexual assault because he didn't tell her the truth. So they called it informed consent assault because she was not
uninformed consent.
Informed consent.
Uninformed consent. Because he didn't tell her that he was monogamous. Yeah.
Basically, he raped her by lying to get some coochie. That's what she's trying to say.
Right.
Everybody lied to get the coochie.
Well, that's uninformed consent, and you are a rapist. Then I mean, that's the whole.
What they're doing is changing.
Hey, girl, I love you.
That's
a fucking lie. You just met her 2 hours ago. Real shit.
Right. And another 20 years by looking at a woman, you raping her.
You
look at a woman, you raping her.
Now, in all fairness, Black TikTok tore her ass up. Black TikTok tore her ass up when she started using it.
Watch out, put me
on Instagram crying, and she done switched herself from. And she's no longer she. Now she's them. They.
Because she is gay too. She had a woman before she slept with him.
She a freak.
And it came out that she did the same thing to a dude in England. The guy took a picture of, and all you can see is the top of her shoulder, and she pressed charges against him, pornography or something like that, because he took a picture and you could see her shoulder in the bed.
So that means she was smoking cold. That's what it was.
You said what?
No, we don't know what she was doing, but she has a history of doing this to men.
Once she found out they was somebody else.
That nigga.
Once she found out they was somebody else, then she does this shit.
See, that's type of shit. No, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Say it. No, say what you feel. Say it. Say what you feel.
Say it. Everybody else doing it.
Bite your tongue, Kanal.
Oh, see, I don't bite my tongue because you know why? Because I'm a DJ. I'm a DJ. So I'm gonna bite my tongue. I ain't got time for that.
All you do is spin record.
Not all the stuff you say out your mouth. Don't let that be the reason. Go ahead and let it
ride. That's foul. Look. Okay, look. All right, check this out. Because we gotta go to episode 3 or not season 3. God damn.
Look, I'm
Hey, this
I'm out of
Costco.
episode.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm not used to getting up early, so this is my
Uh-oh,
last one.
shit,
What I
look
was
at that
gonna
now.
say when I was talking about that damn what's dude name Christian Obusemi or whatever.
Yeah, the African.
Y'all ever seen Ali when Jamie Foxx was like, he was like, I can get rid of that poke, but them white women.
He's
That's
like,
the stuff
God
he said
damn.
in my mind about this whole
Hey, that's the same
situation. Like I
thing
can
that,
stop eating. I
That's
can
the
stop
same
with that
thing
pork, but them
that
white
that
women.
Spike Lee said to Malcolm X. What Shorty said to Malcolm X
Yeah,
when
Yeah.
he in Malcolm X.
They
like
like
I
them
can give
pink
up
toes.
pork, but
I ain't
them
gonna
white
hey,
women.
hey, them pink toes. God damn it. Shit. God damn.
And I don't care about them liking pink toes. I just don't feel like because you like pink toes don't mean you got to dog us out. Like
I
you like
agree.
who you
I
like.
do agree. I
with that.
agree. I agree
You
with
like who
that.
you
100%.
like.
Totally agree. I
I'm not
totally
trying to
agree with
justify
that.
what the nigga said. But look, hey, this finna cut off in less than a minute.
Make me one.
We hot tonight. We hot. Okay. We're gonna get Meek